Now we're taking a live look at the First Alert Mobile Weather Lab down in Fells Point. Kelly, we know that's an area that always gets hit hard with this type of flooding.
Absolutely, and this is something that Cutter has been warning us about.
Absolutely, guys. This is on Caroline between Elysiana and Fleet Street, and that is one of the typical trouble spots in that part of town. Also, Wolf Street, probably many sights and scenes just like that. The good news, though, you notice the windshield wipers were not on. Not very many raindrops on the windshield there. They're getting a break of rain in the rain in that part of town, and of course, that's good news because this is the type of setup where it rains hard very quickly, and then you get the water to come up, and as soon as it stops, that water goes back down. In fact, all of downtown Baltimore getting a bit of a break. Taking a peek out from the First Alert Weather Observatory, though we're not completely done. In fact, I want to show you the big picture first. We're tracking a storm system that has its impact kind of spread across much of the Northeast I-95 corridor, Philadelphia, D.C., Baltimore. Showers and storms extending all the way back into the western part of the state, and that's why we are not quite done with the risk of showers and thunderstorms on this First Alert weather day. It'll continue for a little while longer, and then we'll see improvement getting into the maybe 6:30, 7:30 time frame here in Baltimore City. Flash flood warning is still in effect until 7:15. Just light rain and sprinkles right now. Earlier downpours have shifted east, and that's why I think that street flooding is going to go back down pretty quickly. Though some of the storms that were soaking Baltimore earlier are now crossing the bay into an environment that has not been robbed of any energy yet by storms. So there's a lot of energy to work with. Caroline County, Kent County, Queen Anne's County. I do think that these storms will strengthen as they cross the bay and the Bay Bridge heading over to the eastern shore. Lots of lightning, wind gusts to 60 miles per hour, and heavy rain, of course, is a big threat. Hour by hour forecast, everyone's condition will really calm down at the latest by 8:30, 9:30. But in the city, after that final line moves in from the western suburbs, 7 or so, we're done. The eastern shore by 8 o'clock, pretty much quiet. And we're going to wake up to quiet conditions tomorrow morning with just the slightest chance of a shower after early evening. Pretty quiet overnight tonight. Maybe a little bit of fog, but that's about it. That severe weather threat winds down maybe 8 o'clock or so. In the meantime, lots of lightning, wind gusts to 60 miles an hour, and torrential rain capable of flooding some streets like you saw there from the First Alert Mobile Weather Lab. Any street flooding we see today that will quickly drain tonight. We're back to drier weather, low to mid 70s, muggy and patchy fog out the door in the morning. Feeling like July in Baltimore, no doubt about it. And tomorrow will be a hotter day. 80 degrees by 9, 84 by 11 o'clock in the morning. Kind of a mix of sun and clouds, but more sunshine tomorrow compared to what we had today. That's why it's going to be a little bit warmer. 90 degrees. Your forecast in Baltimore. 93 Salisbury, 91 Ocean City, 88 in Bel Air. Notice Annapolis, 88, 91 Stevensville. Even if you're right on the bay, just with the weather setup we have tomorrow, it won't be that much cooler. Even the beaches tomorrow. Your forecast high temperature at 90. It could be an outside chance of a couple showers or storms. I think at the beaches, also a Saturday chance of showers and storms. Sunday pick day, but as the forecast dries out, the waves will actually kick up a bit with an area of low pressure offshore. Could be a rip current risk to contend with. Just keep an eye on it, especially for the little ones entering the water Sunday into next Monday. For the rest of us, isolated showers and storms tomorrow. Not an alert day because it won't be as impactful. Fewer folks are seeing the rain, and it won't last as long even in those areas and neighborhoods. Saturday looks mostly dry, but a handful of showers and storms popping up in the afternoon warmth. I would say Sunday's the pick day of the weekend, driest of the two. Monday 86, 91 Tuesday, and here's the real story next week. It is the heat, 97 Wednesday, still hanging out in the mid to upper 90s, Rick, next Thursday.
All right, Cutter, thank you. Moving